International Inferno in King of Bots, tensions rise in the Desperado tournament, and Big Nipper comes around all this week in Robot Combat.
2, 1, activate.
Hello and welcome to the show. I've been away for a few weeks, recovering from illness. I was very ill 2 Sundays ago, so I couldn't record anything. And then last week I had friends over and still wasn't 100%, but I am now on holiday, which means Wi-Fi wasn't available on Sunday, so here's the news for last week, which I'll be honest, this is me recording it on Tuesday, so this is the news for last week today. But we're going to start with BattleBots as usual. So it was the Desperado tournament on Saturday or on Friday night for American fans. It was a superb episode, I thought. Really, really good. I'm not going to go through fight by fight, but I do want to talk about a few robots. So, without further ado, let me grab my notes on those robots. Let's get started. First up, we have Ragnarok, who finally performed decently well, just about. The axe was a bit sort of half hitting and then finally decided to come down with full force, and it is an absolute beast. I do love Ragnarok. Unfortunately it did lose to Warhawk when the wedge was peeled up and then it just sort of died. I think either a wire popped out or the removable link went, but a much better performance for Ragnarok, and I hope they come back with something similar but changed so that it's more reliable this time, because I do think it's probably one of the better axes of the modern robot fighting age. So yeah, that's Ragnarok. Minotaur finally back up and running to full effect. We got to see lots of hits, them knocking robots left, right and centre, but there still wasn't really that sort of, killer instinct, I want to say. Whereas you look at a fight like Minotaur versus Blacksmith from 2 series ago, they absolutely wrecked that one. They took all the wheels from Bronco in that series. But here, I don't know, maybe it's just because they aren't working so well, but Minotaur didn't perform so well. I don't think they're making the top 16 this year. They've had 2 fights so far. They've got to the final of the Desperado tournament, so maybe they could claw it back, but I think there are other robots who are doing better than them this series. So next year, Season 5, we're going to see them go a lot further, I think. Last robot I want to talk about, and there were loads of robots in this Desperado tournament that I could speak about. Some I could speak more about than others, but I'm going to talk about Black Dragon. I said beforehand going in that Black Dragon would be the overall winners, and I even gambled some money on it to say that if Black Dragon won, I would buy one of their t-shirts from the BattleBot store. And I've got a Black Dragon t-shirt on the way to my house, so that's pretty cool. They did superbly well, as I thought they probably would do. All of their fights were entertaining, all of their fights were tense. I was genuinely sort of on the edge of my seat for some of their fights, and yeah, really, really good episode for them, and they're in the top 16, so congratulations to Team Black Dragon. Newbie teams, I know they've competed in other weight classes before, but they're new to BattleBots, so well done to them on a top 16 slot. Very well deserved, and I'm super pleased that they got it. Right, we've got a week's break from BattleBots, so the news should be just a regular news next week. And it's going to be almost that this week as well, because we've just done 3 minutes of BattleBots, so let's head into some more news. Here we go. King of Bots is back on our screens. That's 3-week-old news, that. But episode 3 features British, American, and all the other countries' robots fighting off against the Chinese robots that have already made their way into the competition and could, well, steal their places, actually. That's the format of that episode, and it is up on YouTube. There will be a link in the description because it is very difficult to find it. But we're getting first looks at some of these new robots on screen now. You've just seen a load of the competitors, including Vulcan was in that shot. We've also got the new Spectre up on screen now, looking very shiny and just beautiful. There's another photo of Vulcan coming up in just a second. They've gone for the Apollo style flipper this year, which is an interesting change. And of course we have Tanshay, and this bit of footage came straight from King of Bots themselves. They don't know I have it though, so please don't ban me for copyright reasons. Thank you very much. Looking sick. More old news, Extreme Robots have been updating their Facebook and YouTube channel with videos from Extreme Robots in Guildford, so you need to go and check them out. Episodes 1 and 2 are up on the channel now. Episode 3 will be coming this weekend. Robots Live have announced they're going to be appearing at the Great Wonderfest on the Isle of Wight at the end of this week. The event is this Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so if you wish to go, get your tickets, get your ferry tickets, or if you live on the Isle of Wight, then good for you. It's a great place. Robo Nerd news now. Millie-Anne Bug should be in attendance at the event, which is exciting. We also have confirmation that Arnold A. Terminator from the classic series of Robot Wars will be there, as well as Team Titanium bringing Big Nipper and their This Is Fighting Robots competitor called Saturn. Robo Nerd takes place in Wolverhampton on the 31st of August. Inside the Bot have a new video up showing their new fancy kit that they're going to be bringing to Extreme Robots at some point. This is I believe they call it a pulse jet. Tell me if I'm wrong, please, if you do watch this, Gabe Stroud or anybody else who is working on the new Sabretooth. But yes, a new look for Sabretooth, and Sabretooth is coming to a live event very, very soon, so that's very exciting. I'm really hoping it's Colchester, because I would love to meet Gabe. And I'd also like to see Sabretooth up close and personal, because it is one of my favourite spinners, basically. Tomco Designs have the last part of Project Jasper / Gabos up on their YouTube channel, so make sure you go and check that out. It was really interesting to see the behind the scenes of BattleBots and see what Jasper did next, so make sure you go and check that out. That's Tomco Designs on YouTube. And just like that, that's it for this week. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like, do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and the news will return on Sunday. That is a promise. On Sunday. That's basically all I have to say. The wind is blowing this curtain right into me, so I'm not being attacked by a ghost. Maybe I am. Bye!